Remember when you could score a goal and actually celebrate without waiting for a bloke in a booth to draw lines on a screen? That's VAR, and it's basically ruined the beautiful game. Or maybe it's fixed it? Honestly, I can't decide. Welcome to Sometimes Right. I'm your host, and today we're talking about the robot umpire that's turned football into a bureaucratic nightmare. VAR, the three letters that have ruined more pub arguments than politics. World Cup, a time of national pride, questionable haircuts, and waiting 90 seconds to see if your team's goal actually counts. But before we get into the chaos, let's go back to what VAR actually is. It stands for Video Assistant Referee, introduced to football in 2018. Basically, it's a team of referees in a windowless room watching replays on massive screens, and they can tell the on-field ref to have another look if they spot a clear and obvious errors. It checks goals, penalties, red cards, and mistaken identity. So if the ref sends off the wrong player, VAR goes, "Oy me, it was that once." The ref can either trust the VAR team or jog over to a little pitch side screen to watch it themselves, which is basically a TV on a stick. When they do, you can see them drawing invisible shapes in the air, communing with the VAR gods. The key phrase is clear and obvious. Unless it's offside, then it's about millimeters, because robots are better at maths than humans. Offside decisions are now semi-automated thanks to 2022 World Cup tech. A computer tracks player positions and draws the offside line. So when your goal gets disallowed for an armpit, you can blame Skynet. Now, the World Cup is where VAR really shines, or rather, sets itself on fire in the middle of the pitch. For 2018, the first World Cup with VAR, it was like giving a toddler a laser pointer. Every penalty decision became a dramatic pause for adverts. The final between France and Croatia had a VAR penalty that changed the game. Antoine Griezmann cleverly bought a fouls, and VAR gave it. Football purists wept. In 2022, the semi-automated offside arrived. It's meant to be faster and more accurate, and it is, but it's also killed the vibe of a last-minute winner. Take Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. 3 goals disallowed for offside. 3 by millimeters. The Saudi defenders played a high line so perfectly it made the robots look like executioners. Let's not forget Japan's goal against Spain that was literally hanging off the edge of the line. Pundits argued for days. Was it in? Out? The ball was like Schrodinger's cat. The drama is undeniable, but it's also turned football into a courtroom drama. Every goal is a slow-motion replay of a crime scene. Average delay per check is about 60 seconds. That's 60 seconds of pure existential dread for fans. You can't celebrate, you can't cry, you just stand there questioning your life choices. So, is VAR all bad? Well, no, it's actually made the game fairer. Before VAR, refs missed blatant handballs, offside goals, and red card tackles. Now they're caught. Studies show VAR reduces clear errors by about 5 to 10%. That might not sound like much, but in a knockout tournament, one bad call can send a team home. So in a way, VAR is justice. Annoying, slow, bureaucratic justice. But here's the thing, the clear and obvious threshold is about as clear as a pint of Guinness. One ref's clear error is another's just about okay. And the delays, a match is average 90 minutes plus stoppage time. VAR adds extra minutes. By the final whistle, you've aged 3 years and forgotten why you started watching. Plus, it's subjective. What about handball? Is it intentional? Is the arm in a natural position? VAR doesn't know, it just replays it in slow-mo until we all agree it's a penalty. But then there's the Premier League VAR, which is a special kind of soap opera. They check everything, including if a player's shoelace was offside 8 passes before the goal. It's forensic science for a simple game. The World Cup version is slightly better because FIFA actually tries to use the tech properly. But still, it's like choosing between a punch in the face or a kick in the shin. In the end, VAR has given us correct decisions, but it's also given us endless debates about armpits and clear and obvious, and that's not going away. So where do we go from here? Some people want a challenge system like tennis. Each captain gets 2 reviews per half. That would add more drama and strategy. Others want a time limit. Like, if VAR can't decide in 30 seconds, the on-field decision stands. Because let's face it, if you can't spot a clear error in half a minute, it's not clear. Then there's the idea to let fans hear the VAR conversations, like in rugby. Imagine the theater, I think his elbow was offside. Dave, and nah, that's his badge. The biggest future change might be fully automated officiating. Robot refs, no humans, no arguments, just cold, hard, binary decisions. And honestly, that's terrifying. Look, VAR is like a bad relationship. You hate it, you can't leave it, and it ruins every special moment by asking, are you sure about that? It's made football fairer, it's made it slower, it's made it more confusing. But here we are watching the World Cup, and when that goal goes to review, we all hold our breath together. So next time you're screaming at your telly because a goal got chalked off for an armpit being offside, just remember, at least it's not a penalty shootout. Oh wait, VAR checks those too. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more rants. And if you didn't, well, you're probably a VAR apologist. Either way, I'll see you next time. Cheers.